Well guys, I'm having an issue with the Super Tenere. It's leaking, and it's leaking out of the main seal. The main seal, of course, is here, and it is leaking like this. So all of this is oil from the shaft drive that's been slowly leaking onto the tire. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to pull it out and how to change that bearing or that seal in there. This seal right here, that's what we have to remove. Drain plug, just remove it. Just put this underneath, and we're going to clean up everything. There we go. We have the pumpkin. This is the shaft. This is that spindle that goes into the bike. I recently removed this and I greased it, so this is in extremely good shape. There is some little surface, like a little rust here, but that's pretty normal from what I hear. I do like to clean everything up and put it all and kind of re-grease it. This is the seal that we want to remove, and I think there are very good ways of removing these seals, but the way I'm going to do it is a technique I found online. You drill it and then you remove it using a machine screw. So that's what I'm going to be doing. This is a Yamaha. This is at 93102-70004. The seal was $14, but with shipping was $9. So that's very expensive seal to ship. I'm not sure why these guys charge me $9 to ship something that gets shipped for almost close to free. All right, that's the seal, guys. Let's go ahead and open up the bag. Exactly the same. There is a arrow indicating the direction of travel. We just want something really small, and this is the first time I've ever done this. So there is a little bit of a backing of metal in the seal. Go very slow. The metal is right there for the O-ring. So this is the screws I'm going to be using. It's a sheet metal screw, flat head Phillips. Okay. I think it is in, so now let's see if I can grab some pliers. Just kind of, the goal is to pull it out. Let's see if I can pull. Oh man, that is. Well, the screw pulled out, but it does seem to have a little bit of grip. There we go. So now I just have to pull it out. The seal is already, there we go. Look at that. There's the old seal. And I can't believe it, it worked. You know, at first I was worried that the screw was gonna go all the way through the seal and like puncture or make a scratch on that metal. That's exactly what you don't want. So when you look at the screw here, the screw is not gone all the way. But it can be a little nerve-wracking doing this, because when you are drilling into the seal, you're seeing metal shavings come out because there is a metal ring around the seal. So if you're not ready for that, you might think you're damaging it, but that's it. That's the seal, the old seal. And now we're going to clean the surface of our shaft drive here, because I don't want anything to create an imperfection in the new seal. Okay, And now we're going to put the new seal on there. There is a direction to it. There we go. One of the really big tips of doing this job is to have one of these jars. This particular size will work here to drive the seal into place. It puts equal amount of force, and that's pretty much all you need. So I'm going to turn the shaft this way, and I'm just going to put it, and you can see it just goes right on the seal, so that's exactly what you want. Then I'm going to take a soft mallet. I'm just putting is the seal of the Yamaha Super Tenere. It's a very easy job. So the one thing that I do recommend is when you put the screw on here, is on here right in the middle. That's exactly what you want. At first, I put the screw over there because I thought it might be better, but you want to go right in the center, and it's going to go to the other side. It's also going to show, or it's also going to have some metal shavings because it's going to go through the metal, so don't be worried about it. Remember, there's a deepness to the seal, but once you start to see a little bit of shavings, it's just the you know, going in the little bit of the ring of the O-ring, and it's not hurting the bike or the shaft drive. So that's the one thing that you have to remember. Go right in the center, use a metal screw to go in there, and then just pull it out. It was fairly easy. So even with a chain drive maintenance, when these things do go bad, $17, $20 for 70,000 miles. So that's how many miles I got on this bike and on the seal. So that's pretty much it. There is another seal that sometimes could leak out of the shaft drive, and it's right here in the front. So if your shaft drive is like wet right about here, then it's a different seal, but this is the main seal. We are ready to put this back on the bike, and hopefully it's not going to leak for a few 100,000 miles. Be very careful, especially with left-hand turns, because some shaft drive oil got on my tire, and mostly from sitting. So it's been sitting. Today I just changed that seal. It was simpler than I ever thought. You know, it looks kind of intimidating to do, but what really pisses me off is that I bought the seal. It was $14 for the seal, and then $8 for shipping, and then I looked at the address and it was in Georgia. So these guys charged me $8 for a tiny little envelope that's not really much to ship. That should have been $2 maximum. Okay, let's see. There's still some wetness, but I think that's old oil, so we're gonna keep an eye out on it. It looks pretty clean. That's the thing, you have to put a couple of miles to get a real sense of it. Well guys, that's how you change the main seal of a shaft drive on a Super Tenere. Pretty easy. If I didn't know it, I probably would take it to a shop. They would probably charge me like $100, $200 to change. So you're much better off doing it yourself. It was very easy. I was very surprised. And yeah, like for $14, it's not bad. You know, that's better than a chain. So thanks for watching guys, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.